Performance isn't everything, and neither is design, but they sure can make a heck of a difference on the customer experience. In today's video, I have the opportunity to walk you through the story of a merchant in the manufacturing space who moved from Volusion over to BigCommerce, and the results are making a real difference. Folks, this is a platform migration done right.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
What's the interesting version of the backstory? So Platt Cases is based in Chicago, Illinois, and they make quite the variety of tough duty cases. Are they the cheapest? No, but do they last? You bet. Pay now for a quality product or pay later and replace it several times. Volusion has served Platt well as their e-commerce choice for many years, did its job by providing a solid web experience. But as with everything, even with technology, it changes. And the e-commerce space has seen some dramatic updates and improvements through the course of the last few years. We were introduced to Platt Cases through IMEC, the Illinois Manufacturers Association, as well as another connected person in this space, Kurt Anderson, a tremendous champion for e-commerce and the intersection of them with manufacturers. So Platt Cases had a team of experts who knows manufacturing inside and out, ready to help them succeed. We then at SwiftOtter followed our time-tested e-commerce development processes to achieve a super smooth transition. In fact, Mr. Dan Platt, the amazing president of Platt Cases, had the following to say about the experience. He said, and I quote, "It was a pleasure working with the SwiftOtter team. Project management was professional and organized. Issues were promptly taken care of, and we are very happy with our new website." I love customer feedback like this because we truly work daily to deliver hospitality that results in comments like this. You're probably now wanting to know how this new set of wheels is working out for Platt Cases. Well, I get to walk you through that. The overall goal for SwiftOtter and working with Platt Cases was to improve the user experience. Every task we undertook outside the foundational elements like the transformation of moving from one platform to another was exclusively about making the website look and feel better. In other words, the customer experience. So first, notice on this chart here how the performance metrics are all green. We launched mid-April, and you can see as of that point, everything improved. That is a success. You can see the most dramatic improvement in the largest contentful paint metric. And to be clear, I never put all my eggs in the performance basket, but it does make an impact on the user experience. Browse the old website to the new website, and there is a noticeable feeling in difference from old to new. Now, why does this make a difference? Like, what is the important aspect here? Google has made it very clear that performance is only to the extent that it improves user experience. As soon as it stops improving user experience, performance is irrelevant. And we achieved a significant improvement in user experience with old to new.
This is brilliant, but I like this.
Number one, the website performs faster. But secondly, they are now on a modern platform with constantly evolving new features. They now have complete control over content with the BigCommerce page builder tool. And what makes this even more effective is the suite of pre-built content controls that SwiftOtter deploys for each of our clients on BigCommerce. Just drag and drop pages to a beautiful end result. Platt can now deploy content more easily. Here's how it affects the customer experience, to answer customer questions and to continue in their evolution to be the most respected source of content in this industry. Folks, that is an improvement in user experience. Thirdly, you're probably excited to see the difference between the old website and the new website. I'd love to take just a couple of minutes and walk you through what changed old versus new. Let's take a look here at my computer, and I'm going to walk you through what changed. Here is the old website. Now, one thing to note, I am looking at this on the archive.org or the Wayback Machine website. So not everything is going to be exactly perfect. There's going to be some missing images here and there. So view this as a bit more on the representative side than the fully accurate side. This is the existing old website. The homepage, it works. Again, Volusion served Platt Cases well for many years, but it was just limiting and they needed some additional capabilities. And that's what BigCommerce brought to the table. Existing website. Now let's take a look at the new website here. This is the new website. And you'll notice it just feels cleaner. Again, an improvement in the user experience. To be honest, it's not a dramatic change because in my experience, most companies don't want a dramatic change. Their users know what is on the website, how it works. They don't necessarily want to go from A to Z. You want reasonable improvements for the user experience, and that is what was delivered here on the homepage. Again, a lot of the same content, but just feels cleaner and it looks cleaner. On the category page, right here. Again, this is on the Wayback Machine. You're going to see some missing images. Those were not missing before the website went live, but take a look at this. This is the page. It just lists the products out here. And on the new page, we now have the brand and we have the product name. It's just cleaner. Is it a significant revolution in design? No, but again, that's not necessary in this case. What's necessary is a evolution to make it easier to browse the website. Those are the category pages. Again, an overall user experience improvement. Now on the product page, again, I remind you, this is the Wayback Machine, so there's a couple of missing elements like this search icon up here. However, this is the page. And again, from a visual perspective, there's not much that like draws your eye through a process versus this. This is for a item that is sold through a distributor, which is a key element for many manufacturers overall. But again, a very clear call to action from an information perspective. We can contact the distributors, etc. All of that information is found right here. We have our technical specifications. It's there and easy to access. In fact, we can also go in here and see the parts. They sell a lot of parts if something breaks. Super easy to get a turnbuckle strap if something like that breaks. Add it to cart. Quick checkout options as well. So this is an overall huge win and an improvement for the Platt Cases team. These are some massive wins for Platt, and I'm deeply grateful that we were able to assist them on this segment of their digital journey. We did do some cool things like building a dealer locator. Now you're gonna say, Joseph, isn't a dealer locator just an app you can install? Yeah, usually. But in this case, Platt had some custom requirements that meant that building it from scratch was the right option here. And so we did it. We're good at it. In fact, it can handle unlimited traffic and it serves the purpose that Platt needed exactly for what they needed. Of course, there's other behind the scenes updates like data migration from Volusion over to BigCommerce and a significant technical SEO expertise to ensure a smooth transition from a search engine optimization perspective. If you can't tell, I am excited and I'm thrilled for Platt. They're now on a modern e-commerce platform with tremendous opportunity to grow. Oh yeah, and if you want to buy a case for some hardware of yours, check out that dealer locator. Stop by and support this family-owned, American-made company. This is the type of work that we do here at SwiftOtter. We build beautiful websites that enhance the customer experience while also making it easier for the administrative team to do what they need to do and do it with excellence. If you're a manufacturer and you're looking to improve sales, product visibility, make it easier for admins to do their job to, again, help improve sales and product visibility and the user experience, let's chat. Shoot me an email at joseph@swiftotter.com. I would love to connect you with some very talented people here at SwiftOtter who will help you succeed in the digital space.